Good morning, says the new President. I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Mitchell. Please.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to say a few words in relation to the word solidarity, which has been used a lot here this morning during debate. I feel an obligation as coordinator for the Development Committee for the European People's Party to speak about solidarity with citizens in the developing world. Mr. Cameron's name has been mentioned here several times this morning. Can I say that I'm a great admirer of Mr. Cameron and his government for their actions in committing to meeting their 0.7% contribution to the developing world. Indeed, the rest of us could learn in terms of solidarity with the developing world from the actions of the British government, and that said from somebody who does not share a lot of Mr. Cameron's views. The reality of the matter is this: while we are talking about our own constituents and they do face difficulties and we do need to have solidarity with them, that solidarity should not end within the European Union. By 2050, the population of the world will have increased by 2 billion people, 90% of whom will be born into what is now the developing world, where 23,000 children die each day. That's 23,000 children today, and 23,000 children again tomorrow, and 23,000 children every single day while the budget negotiations are going on. Mr. Barroso had to propose an emergency food regulation about 2 years ago. I was the rapporteur dealing with it, and we had to get it through Parliament. Our humanitarian budget makes up something like 0.62% of the budget, yet we're proposing to cut that money. It's petty cash. It is petty cash as far as we are concerned. It is life-giving as far as these children I'm speaking of are concerned. In heaven's name do we have to cut further our development budget? When our GNI goes down, fine, our contributions go down. But we shouldn't bring down the payments even further than that. I make a special plea, not for me, not for my constituents, not for votes, for the people who are dying each day. Please, fight for this budget for the developing world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The floor to Goran Farm.
Mr. President, colleagues, Mr. Van Rompuy said yesterday, "We will this week, for the first time ever, decide on," and I quote, "a real terms cut compared to the current budget." I welcome that he admits to a real terms cut, not a freeze, which some